Shelby Little, and this is my best friend Mary.
Hi! Also
Hi.
known as Codename Reeb. I too have YouTube.
Right. So, Mary doesn't know what we're going to be doing.
No.
But I do. Okay.
I'm afraid.
So I went to the internet and I Googled questions to ask your best friend.
Oh man, is this gonna get super personal?
I have no idea. I've not read them.
Okay.
So, question 1. Who are your top 3 lady heroes?
Lady heroes. It's like Jane Espenson immediately comes to mind because she's a television writer in sci-fi and fantasy. She's written in for Game of Thrones and Battlestar Galactica and Now Once Upon a Time.
Okay.
She has a web series Husbands. So that's kind of what I want to do with my life. So that's
number 1.
okay. There's that. Oh God, I forgot her name. But there's that like the bisexual opera singer who like dueled and killed men. and the best part, broke her lover out of a nunnery by like faking her death and burning down. my grandma. My grandma. She was a very cool lady. She was
quilted.
She quilted. She was a very talented quilter.
That's all I know about her, apparently.
But she was like, I don't know, a feminist in her day and like went to school and worked really hard and was just like really spunky and was like the matriarch of her family and like, I don't know, I attribute a lot of why my family's so close with each other to the fact that she worked really hard to keep us close to each other, and she was just a badass lady with a kick-ass fashion sense as well. So, yeah. So, Isabel.
No. When you were little, what did you want to be?
I was once little, yes. Kind of always wanted to be a writer. I don't really remember wanting to be anything else.
Hey Mary, what do you do?
I write, but I'm not. I don't make a living off writing. I do. I'm an aspiring writer and have been working at it for a while. I'm a script supervisor normally,
which is really cool.
Yeah.
How many of those are in Saskatchewan?
Oh, it's me.
Yeah.
It's me.
Who do you think should run for prime minister in 4 years? So I guess after Trudeau.
I don't know. I was like, I don't know. Jack Layton, can we just resurrect him? I'm very sad.
We can resurrect him. So yeah. Zombie Jack Layton.
Zombie Jack Layton. Somebody once called him the greatest prime minister that never was, and that's like, yeah.
If they took who he was and put him in a robot.
Yeah,
or like a cyborg.
Robot Jack Layton. That's who I would like to run for prime minister. Is that the timer?
Yep.
Is that 7 minutes already?
Yep. What's the best book you've read so far this year?
Oh. It would be a close tie between probably Ancillary Justice. Coming close second would be the second book in the Imperial Act series, Ancillary Sword. Anyways, it's a series by Anne Leckie. Ancillary Justice won the Hugo last year, and it's an amazing book. It's about a sentient spaceship who sings. She can literally be a choir with herself. I think it's brilliant. I love it. It's amazing, and you should check it out. It's it's shot. I just read it this year, and it's immediately shot to like the top of my favorite books list.
Question 5: What makes you feel afraid?
Oh my God! People. Really big ones are probably the same as a lot of people, which is things like loss and isolation. I know it's weird to be afraid of people and also fear isolation, but that's
exactly.
Yeah.
Would you rather get lunch with Gillian Flynn? I don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is either.
The other option is J.K. Rowling.
Well, J.K. Rowling.
Yeah. What's your most embarrassing childhood memory?
Keep all this in. Most embarrassing childhood memory. I don't know.
Were you ever in a play and did your pants ever fall down during a play while you were acting in it?
Did that happen to you?
Yeah. Shit.
I remember my first time singing in music festival, my first class. I forgot the words.
How did you live after that?
But it was just like a bizarre brain fart thing, because it's like I knew the song really well and I just like got stuck on the spot and couldn't get through, and my lip is bleeding.
Sue, I'm bleeding. of adopting a baby fox or a baby koala, which one would you choose?
Probably Fox. Yeah.
What's your dream job?
I would love, my dream job would be to write for either television or video games. I would like to tell stories.
Who is your favorite mythical god or goddess? Thor?
No.
Hercules?
No. Crap. But like there was somebody who killed somebody. That really narrows it down.
God? Oh, snap.
God, like the great
God.
I am, kind of. I don't know. I'm afraid I don't have an interesting answer to that question. So that was my boring not answer.
Who was your first crush?
Wait, I'll go through history of Mary's crushes. There was Nolan. I haven't asked Little. Stefan. Then there was a girl in my class named Tammy who I really wanted to be friends with because I thought she was pretty, and in hindsight, that was probably a crush. And there's a guy named Kellen I had a crush on for a little bit. And then I went back to having a crush on Nolan. Oh, there was a guy named Noah. That's it. That's the entire history of my crushes.
I couldn't even tell you. I'm into 3 people named Andrew right now.
Moving swiftly on.
If you had to choose between using Internet Explorer forever or permanently using an AOL email address, which one would it be?
Definitely the email.
If you could either be a duck or an owl, which one would you be? I mean, you're already nocturnal.
Yeah, I was going to say I'd probably be an owl.
What do you love about yourself most? These are deep questions.
Yeah, some of them are like really frivolous, and then it's like, what's your worst fear? And I'm like, Jesus!
I'm afraid of him too!
I don't know, probably my creativity.
Solid answer.
Yeah.
Solid. Ah! What don't you like so much?
Well, do we have time for that? I don't like that I get into my own head, and some of that's anxiety related. All the things I like are just like about myself or psychological. I either A, end up procrastinating, or B, just crack my finger, or B, just like have like weird self-esteem moments where it's like I convince myself that people don't like me or that everything I do is crap or things like that.
If I had to answer that,
yeah,
I would say
let's put you on the hot seat for a minute here.
Mine would probably be my eyes.
Really?
Not. I have really bad eyesight. I have astigmatism in this eye. I have lattice regeneration, which does not mean that my retinas are Time Lords.
Wouldn't that be cool?
That'd be so cool. I scratched my eye on a laundry clothing rack. Thanks, Andrew.
Which one? I'm kidding. I know which one.
Okay, back to you. Rugrats or Doug?
I thought of my dad. So my confession is that I didn't really watch either of those. So I'm ambivalent.
Which house would you belong to in Game of Thrones? Like, very honestly. It actually says, like, very honestly.
Probably Starks. Which doesn't bode well for me.
Just because of the winter thing?
Yeah. They're very, like, family.
They don't really kill each other.
The Lannisters are all about family, but then they all hate each other. For sure, I think from a character point of view, my family's probably most like the Starks.
Mine's like the Lannisters. Or maybe I was like the Targaryens. Because we were just pour gold on their head.
It's a lot of incest.
Oh, we're not like that! If you got a tattoo, what would it be of?
I don't know, because this is something I've thought about a lot too, because a tattoo is something I'd kind of be into.
I remember the one time I thought we should get a friendship tattoo and get like the portals, but we both don't like orange.
Oh, that's true.
If we were
But
doing,
we could do
co-op.
the co-op ones, yeah, because that would also imply friendship.
What would you like to eat for your last meal?
My dad's ribs. That sounds like I would cannibalize my father. What I mean is, he makes really delicious ribs. So probably those.
If you had to be on a reality TV show, which one would you choose?
Face Off. Face Off is a special effects makeup competition reality show. But the other one would be like American Ninja Warrior.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yeah, that would be also sweet if I could get strong enough to be on that show.
I'd want to be on Chopped.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course you would. Yeah.
Who has influenced you the most?
My Aunt Phoebe?
I was thinking her.
That's not 100% accurate because I would say what has influenced me the most is the Saskatoon Children's Choir, which my Aunt Phoebe runs. But
Yeah.
I mean, obviously she's a huge part of that, running it.
Yeah, she's involved.
That's where I got a majority of my drive for social justice issues. It's where I got my appreciation for creativity. It's where I got my appreciation for music. Well, yeah. I mean, that's the obvious one, but also collaborative, creative projects and working as a team to achieve something in a way that wasn't super competitive. So it didn't make me like out of control competitive person. I'm still kind of competitive, but it's like I don't know. It fostered unity as opposed to competition.
I like Phoebe. I like Aunt Phoebe.
Yeah, she's great. She won the Woman Distinction Award one year. True story.
What are your favorite lyrics?
This is how it works. You're young until you're not. You love until you don't. You try until you can't. You laugh until you cry. You cry until you laugh. And everyone must breathe until their dying breath. No, this is how it works. You look inside yourself. No, shoot, I've forgotten the lyrics.
But they're our favorite.
This is how it works. Shoot, I forgot how it starts, but I know it ends with, you take the things you like, then try to love the things you took, then you take that love you made and put it into someone else's heart, pumping someone else's blood.
What's that from?
That's from On the Radio by Regina Spektor. But it's one of my favorite songs because it's just a nice song, but I love the lyrics, and I love the lyrics to that verse especially.
Real jeans or jeggings?
Real jeans. I like leggings more than jeans. A lot.
You have one pair of jeans.
I have one pair of jeans.
I picked them out.
Yeah.
There. Did you?
Okay, we're gonna keep doing this. So you're editing, right? We're gonna slap each other in the face.
On the first day of ruling the world, what would you do?
God, I don't know. I don't want that responsibility.
Give it to someone else.
Yeah, that's what I would do. Is I would hold an election.
The first thing we do would make the country a democracy, and then they would vote.
I mean, I guess there would be a bunch of laws that I would want to pass, but I would have to think more about that, of what I'd want to prioritize, because, I don't know, just making all those things legal, I think that should be legal, and, illegal that I think should be illegal. But it feels I would be uncomfortable with that amount of power.
If you were forced to open a bakery, what would you
name it? If I was forced to.
What would you name it?
I'm gonna open a bakery. Something really clever. Something with a pun, for sure. I do not have the skill to think of one right away.
Okay. I'm not sure how much this one's not very relevant to you.
Okay. That's good. The answer should be short, right?
What's the weirdest thing you've ever done on a date? My first date was with my third boyfriend. That's kind of weird.
How?
Well, my first boyfriend, I didn't really think of them as dates. We were hanging out before we became girlfriend-boyfriend, and we became boyfriend when my friend asked, Shelby, are you dating him? And I was like, I don't know, am I? And the dude was like, oh, sure. What do you hope to achieve by 50?
Well, I want to have published a book, for sure. Hopefully more than one by 50. Hopefully several. A whole series. And, I don't know, gotten a screenplay produced or something.
Be in TV?
I'd like to be farther along on the track I'm on now, basically.
But you're not even done school.
Yeah, no, it's true.
The only script supervisor in Saskatchewan.
Yeah.
And Manitoba? No.
I mean, someone told me that I'm the only one in Alberta, Saskatchewan, and Manitoba. I find that hard to believe. There's got to be somebody else. I'm for sure the only one in Saskatchewan.
She doesn't even have a degree finished yet.
Yeah.
What has been your best moment this year so far? So since January.
I was really excited about getting these film jobs in the actual industry. I keep making this face and it makes me look weird. I didn't know that's what I looked like when I made that face.
Would you rather be stuck in traffic for 2 hours or have Chipotle run out of guacamole forever?
I feel like traffic for 2 hours. The guacamole one seems really selfish. Like, I mean, I could live without guacamole, but to deprive the whole world, I could take that hit and be in traffic for 2 hours so that people can enjoy guacamole. I'm a very selfless person.
Question 30. Why are you so amazing?
Really? That's the question?
That's the question.
Well, I would say a playful combination of nurture versus nature, or a good family that raised me well, some good genes. You know, a little bit of luck, positive attitude. It's just the secret of life.
Being humble.
That was mostly complimenting my family.
Oh, yeah, that's
if
true.
I'm awesome, it's a lot of it. No, I mean, yeah. A playful combination of, like, good friends and good family that, I don't know, influenced me in good ways so that I prioritize good things.
That's why she's so amazing.
Aw. This video is so short. What else can we talk about? We didn't shut up. Or I didn't shut up. This is your fault for asking me 50 million questions. 30 questions? 30?
30.
Yeah.
30, 50 million. Gaps, difference is only like.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mary.
You're welcome, Shelby. Sorry.
Thank you for joining me today on my daily vlog of day 4.
Well, thank you for having me.
You're very welcome. Tune in tomorrow where we will be discussing something pulled out of the jar of fate.
Am I coming back?
Well, we as in me and...
Oh, and the audience.
And the audience.
YouTube as a conversation. Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, you don't want me back to make your video an hour long again?
I mean, if you want, but you can edit it. Okay. Bye!
This was a triumph. I'm making a note here, huge success. It's hard to overstate my satisfaction. Aperture science,